This weekend, groups of people who usually fight to use our state's trails are actually coming together to learn how to build them. Joining us now are 4 people who are very involved in trail building. First of all, we have Jen and Rich Edwards. They are a part of the International Mountain Bicycling Association Trail Care Crew. They travel around the country teaching classes on trail building, including one that's happening this weekend. Also, Jen Dice is the group's advocacy director. She came in from Boulder, Colorado for the trail building school. Jen works to improve trail opportunities for mountain bikers, and last but not least, we have Matt Ogle of the, he is president of the Central Ohio Mountain Bike Association or organization. Thanks all of you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Start with you, Jen. Why build new trails? What's the point? Why do we need those new trails?
It's all about recreational opportunities. IMBA has about 80,000 members worldwide, 32,000 in the United States, and mountain biking is incredibly popular. I'd say about 25 million participate in the sport, and we look for great opportunities. IMBA is all about building trails, not just for mountain bikers, but for all trail users.
Okay, Jen and Rich, I understand you guys have a huge love of biking. In fact, you got married right before a bike race?
Yeah, the 24 Hours of Canaan. It's a 24-hour relay race. In 1997, we got married the day before.
But this is, why did you choose this day? I mean, what made you fall in love with biking?
I really like the adventure of it. It's getting out into the woods, and it's having a mini adventure every time you go out and do it.
It gives us an opportunity to get out in the woods, which is where we'd rather spend our time in the forest, and it gives us a way to get further away where there's less people out there.
How do you build a trail? Good evening.
Well, you have to take in water as a big factor, because water, it's not the mountain bikers or the hikers or the horsemen that destroy the trail, it's water actually that destroys trails. So if you design with water in mind, you'll have a trail that you'll be able to ride forever.
Now, I understand a lot of times, whether it's a hiker or a bike rider or horseback, there's a lot of kind of squabbling over who gets the right to that trail. How do you dissolve that disagreement?
Well, it's up to the land manager, but I'd say Ohio has the only Ohio Trails partnership of its only relationship of its kind between the horsemen, the hikers, and the mountain bikers in the nation. All other states are having those conflicts, but Ohio is working to bridge those, gaps and keep on the trail.
Okay, Jen, let's go to you on what's going on this weekend on this trail building.
We have our Subaru IMBA Trail Care Crew is one of our most successful programs. They travel the country and put on weekends like we have here in Alum Creek State Park. It's a trail building workshop with presentations to educate land managers and local trail builders. Then we'll go out in the field on the dirt, lay out some trail, and talk about specific design techniques. And then the next day we'll do more of the same. So.
What takes place in a design technique? How do they vary?
We measure the sides of the slopes of the hill, and we measure the grades of the proposed trail so that we can make sure the water is not going to flow down the trail. We're looking for a trail life expectancy of 40 to 80 to 100 years. We learned how to ride on trails that were 70 years old by the Civilian Conservation Corps, and there's no reason we can't be leaving a trail legacy now the same kind of stature that they left then.
And how long do you want to make it?
For a mountain bike destination, an area here that doesn't have a lot of trails, easily 10 to 12 miles would give someone a good loop. If we were going to build a destination that was just going to draw people from other states to come here, we'd be looking at 50 to a 60-mile trail system.
And what makes just a great trail?
A great trail has good flow. It's fun to ride, and we talk about when you get into this zen-like groove when you're out there riding, and you don't have to think about the bike or your body. It's just everything flows really well.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us this morning. We appreciate your time, and good luck this weekend with your trail building.
Thanks for having us.
And if you'd like some more information about trail building or the class this weekend, log on to ONNnews.com and click on our news links page. There will be all sorts of information, and it'll take you to the organization's website to give you all the info you need. Well, coming up